Let's begin by drawing our pumpkin, and we want to make our pumpkin really nice and big and really fill up this paper. So I want you to open up your hand really big and make sure that your pumpkin is bigger than your hand. We are going to do a very simple pumpkin, and we are going to begin with a long, chubby, almost hot dog shape right in the middle, almost like a corn dog. And we're going to add 2 more to either side. So we're going to put that hot dog in a bun. So we're going to do another one here. And we're going to do another one here. Now we have our hot dog in a really fat bun. We're going to add 2 more. And now it's time for the stem. You can get fancy with your stem, but I'm going to keep it simple with an oval and 2 lines that attach to the pumpkin. And if you want to add a little vine with a leaf on it, feel free to do that. Now it's time for our Zentangles. So we are going to do a Zentangle, and then we're going to skip a row, and then we'll do another Zentangle, we'll skip a row, and we'll do another Zentangle. In the areas that we skip, that's where we're going to use our oil pastels. So you will need a Sharpie. You can use either a fine point or you can use a thicker one. You're going to outline your pumpkin, and then you can add your Zentangles with your Sharpie. You can find beautiful Zentangle patterns on Google, or I will make sure to leave this at the end of the video so that you have some ideas, or you can come up with your own Zentangles. Now when it's time to color, you can choose like colors or what you call analogous colors, colors that are next to each other on the color wheel, and you can choose which ones you want to use to blend. The beauty of oil pastels is how they blend. If you come across one that's a little dirty on the edge, no problem, you can just clean it over here on the side. We are going to be cutting these pumpkins out, so we can just clean off our oil pastel over here on the edge of our paper until it's nice and clean. Now I am going to be doing yellow, orange, and red. I'll leave the pink out, and I'm going to create a pattern with my yellow, orange, and red. I'll start at the top with my yellow. Do a little bit of yellow, making sure to fill it all in, and now I'm going to take my orange and color right underneath it, but right where my orange meets the yellow, I am going to go into it just a little bit, and I'll take the lighter of the 2, which is the yellow, and blend the 2 together. So right where they meet, I take the lighter of the 2 and I go over the edge. Now I'm going to go to red, and I will do the same. The lighter of the 2 is the orange, so right where those 2 meet, I will blend the 2 together. Over here, I'm going to try the light green and the dark green, just 2 colors over here, and I'm going to do the same. I'll start with my lighter color. I'll put the darker color right underneath. I'll take the lighter of the 2 colors, and where the 2 colors meet, that's where I take the lighter color and rub over both to give it a nice blend, and I will continue. Now you will notice that I have some of the little pieces of oil pastel that kind of broke off and shaved off and is on the paper. What you don't want to do with oil pastels is rub it with your hands. Instead, you can just take it over the trash can and kind of tap it and remove all of those little pieces. Hopefully you do this over the trash can. One trick to cutting, which is very important when you have all these turns, is to turn the paper, not the scissors. So if you notice, my scissors are always going to be facing forward. Instead of moving my scissors around, I move the paper around. So watch how my scissors always face forward, and my paper is the one that moves. And I am leaving a little white edge around the pumpkin because when we put this on the black paper, it's really going to make it stand out, and it's going to look absolutely beautiful. Now we're going to take our pumpkin and we're going to glue it to this black paper to really make it pop and stand out. So flip your pumpkin over, and remember, a little dot holds a lot. So I'm just gonna go right around the edge, not too close to the edge, and I'm just going to put a few dots around the edge of the pumpkin. Not too much, because you don't want it to ooze out when you press it to your black paper. And you can lightly press it.